Hey, we're back, and there's a lot of fun going on here in the set because we got Jerome, our special guest, caller of the year on the Paul Feinbaum Show, alongside our usual host and also legendary Feinbaum caller, the legend. So it is a great day here at Talkin' Sports. We're talking about the first week actually schedule, starting on the 24th and the 29th. Is the Thursday night game, which will have Texas A&M and Texas State. That's a thriller.
That's a thriller.
But the opening Saturday, you guys have already talked a little bit about the Duke game. What are your guys' thoughts? Auburn going to Dallas. That's Jimbo. I mean, not Jimbo. What am I talking about? Our boy Gus is driving the bus to Dallas. Jimbo didn't take that job, and he was smart. Gus driving the.
Let me interrupt right here. Kip was in Vegas this past week in the earthquake. His brain may be a little shaken, so take that in consideration.
But I think that's the case all the time. I was hoping it shook it back to normalcy. Gus will drive the bus to Dallas. That's what I was trying to say. That's a big bite to take on the Oregon team with a really good quarterback coming back. What are your guys' thoughts on that game?
Well, you know what? I'm looking forward to it. I think Gus, myself personally, I think he'll be fired midway through the season. I just don't think he's going to be able to deal with it. It's too much pressure on him. And if Oregon goes out and play that type of football, I can see Oregon knocking off Auburn this year.
Now, Jerome, we don't want to get rid of Gus.
Oh, we need to get rid of Gus.
We want to keep
Stay,
Gus.
Gus, please.
Stay, Gus. I got $49 million from alumni in Alabama. Stay 7 more years, son. Stay 7. It's all the freshman quarterback's fault, Gus. It's never your fault. It's the offensive coordinator or the freshman quarterback. You're great, Gus.
Let's take a look at the slate of some other games. Not a whole lot on here exciting. I do find it intriguing that Georgia's actually opening with a league game at Vanderbilt. When playing Vanderbilt in the first couple weeks could be a little tougher than later because they get thinned out by injury and things as the year goes on. But that's a little bit of a challenge for Georgia right off the bat, in my opinion.
Well, you know, I don't think Georgia having a competition with Vanderbilt. If Georgia is the type of program they should want to be, they should be able to go out and take care of Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's just not built to slow down Georgia.
Yeah, I agree with Jerome here. Georgia needs to roll up Vandy into a little egg roll or something and just do away with it quickly. Quickly, Georgia. You're supposed to be one of the 3 best teams in the country. Don't come out playing. Don't come out playing. Come out serious. Be serial.
We've got some cupcake games, of course. Tennessee going to man up and take on Georgia State. And you've got Georgia Southern going to LSU. Toledo, Kentucky, that could be a little bit interesting. What do you guys think about this Kentucky team coming into the year? Coming off their best year in decades, is that just a fluke or are they going to keep it going?
I don't think they can keep it going. I think it's a fluke. I think they just had all the right pieces in the right place last year. And if they're able to keep it going, kudos to them. But I just think they're going to do a little setback this year.
You know, Kentucky football reminds me of Alabama basketball, Kip. And it ain't a good reminder. It really ain't. Yeah, you had one good year, but we know who you are, Kentucky, and you ain't much in football. So stop talking about you being disrespected. You never was respected.
Oh, gosh. We got South Carolina at North Carolina. That's an intriguing opener. South Carolina was kind of the team. Everybody says, watch out for South Carolina last year. Well, we watched out and we didn't see much. What are your guys' thoughts on another year up there in Gamecock country?
Well, I think a lot of the Gamecock issues and they focus right now is on Alabama. I think they're going to try everything. They're going to throw all their apples in the bucket. It's all about Alabama this year. If they knock off Alabama, they up and rolling. But if they don't, which I know they're not, it's over with for them. So, hey, kudos.
Well, that rooster long has just been a hen. I won't tell you that right now. There ain't much down there. I'm just tired of all these teams, all these undefeated 0-0 teams right now, Kip. I can't wait till we get 3 seasons in so we can eliminate the conversation on some of the cream puff. You're a cream puff, Carolina.
We'll let Jerome address this. We've been having all kinds of voices raising all kinds of cane about Alabama's schedule. Alabama's schedule, Tim Brando said it is reprehensible. How do you respond to that, Jerome?
Well, I'm going to tell you, we've been playing cupcakes since 2008. You know, you can put the Notre Dames, the Texas, the Oklahoma, they all cupcakes when it comes to Alabama. So I can care less what they say. They can keep on talking and keep coming with the cupcake because we're going to continue winning the national championship and roll damn tide.
Hallelujah.
So
preach.
Yeah. Anyway, we've talked about that a lot, and Every one of our Alabama guests has had pretty much the same reaction. So
Always.
you're going to be favored by 15 points no matter who you play. So
we play.
what, in the words of the great Hillary Clinton, what difference does it make?
100% agree.
We are running short on time on this segment. We're going to have more with Jerome and give you a little bit of racing information from our sponsor, Birmingham Greyhound Racing. When we come back, it's Kip, it's the legend, it's Jerome from Birmingham, a special edition of Talkin' Sports.